This is Rynerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Floating away. He's going to run it. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Tillman. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshman settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his...
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Running inside, it's Thomas.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Trying play action. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Eastern Michigan going fast. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick six, but they're set up on the doorstep. How about this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. In the red area, it's Tillman. And he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Nets taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Complete on the left to Williams. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning. Doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Going to try to get it himself. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw, but with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 45 on his way. Flying down the right side. Into the house. Touchdown, Owls. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point...
Oh, it's a fumble! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The run inside. It's Thomas. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback.
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Owls peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. To the air on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. They'll run the counter. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. There he goes. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Coleman open on the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Using his legs, it's Thomas.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Grant. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it to start the drive. On the left side, here's Coleman. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a third and long. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for a gap, it's Tillman. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Kentucky Wildcats.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Eastern Michigan going fast.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And, man, you see it again, and it's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure... Gets at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That's caught. It's Beasley. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Right down the gut of the field. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Still on his feet at the 45. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got enough for the first. Wide open spaces. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Eastern Michigan, 7.
Bringing it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to throw it again. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Running inside. It's Floyd. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Eagles land a counterpunch.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pressure coming, trying to get away. Got room at the 35. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback
makes the grab inside the 30. Racing to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles! Extra point here will tie the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Makes the catch. It's Tillman. Could not make his way to the corner.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Tillman. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He's got his man across the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tillman.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Right back to it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the counter. And they're able to get him on the ground. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Gets it out quickly. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Defense playing a bail technique. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Under fire. Lets it fly. This time it's complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have. Maybe fires one high and deep. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out.